Hey guys, sorry my hair looks a mess. I'm about to go to bed after I wash all this stuff off my face. But I wanted to update you guys and let you know about more about my ankle injury and tell you kind of how it happened. It happened on New Year's Eve. Well, technically, it was on New Year's. I went to a New Year's Eve party at a local spot with my friends, and it just like they had just did the countdown, and we went to the bathroom, and then we came back and we were dancing, and I'm not exactly sure what happened. I remember we were dancing, and then I just remember pain after that. Like, I know I fell, but I'm not exactly sure if one of my friends fell on me after I fell. I didn't hear a snap or anything like some people say that they hear. It was just pretty much pain, like instant pain, and I just remember darkness, like I closed my eyes, and then pain, and then I crawled to a booth, and I just kind of sat there for the rest of the night, and I was just like, I was just like, I'm done, because everybody was drinking, and I had been drinking too, and I didn't know that I broke my ankle. I thought that I just kind of twisted it. You know how sometimes you fall and your ankle or something hurts, and you kind of have to give it a minute. I kind of just thought that's what it was, and long story short, the next, well, later that day, since it was already January 1st, the pain was getting really bad, and it got to the point to where, I wasn't gonna go to the hospital because I don't have any insurance, and pretty much everybody thought it was sprained, and I didn't really have anything to compare it to, so I was just like, okay. But then the pain escalated, and I was just like, well, I don't care how much money I have to pay. If they could just give me some pain medicine for this sprain, then that would be great. So one of my friends took me to the hospital, and they're like, okay, you definitely have a broken bone. And they were like, you broke your tibia. And they were putting it in a temporary cast, which, let me tell you, it hurt so bad. Because unfortunately, the hospital that I went to, the orthopedic surgeon was out of town, so they were going to have to transfer me from one hospital to about an hour and a half away to another hospital. So they had to put me in the temporary cast just in the meantime so I wouldn't injure myself further. And they were doing that, and anyone who's ever had that done knows it sucks, because the exact position that you don't want your foot, or ankle in my case, is the way that they were having to put it. So I had about 3 ladies having to pull on my foot and wrap it, and it was just very painful. I didn't cry, but they kept telling me, they were like, you can cry if you want to, and I was just like, I don't want to cry, just get it over with. And they were all the way done with that, and then another doctor comes in, and he's like, okay, stop, which it was already done by then, but they were like, stop. We looked at it again, and there's 2 broken bones. And they were like, you broke your tibia and your fibula. And if you don't know, it's pretty much a bone on each side of your leg, on the right and the left on the ankle. It was broken, and they told me that I was probably going to have surgery, but they couldn't officially tell me. And they transferred me to the other hospital, and I was met by my best friend and my boyfriend and his sister and her girlfriend, and that was where they confirmed that I was going to have surgery. And they set my ankle and everything, which for me didn't really hurt because they gave me medicine. Felt very weird though. But I have some x-rays to kind of give y'all a better idea of whatever happened. And I will say, one of the most unusual things is that earlier that day, December 31st, I got a call from my uncle, and he told me that my aunt, she had fallen and broken her ankle. And so I had to go take care of my great aunt for, I don't know, about 8 hours. And then after that was when I went home, got dressed, went to the party with my friends, and then broke my ankle. And we literally, craziest thing, we literally broke the same bones on the same foot. We both broke our right ankle, and we both broke the tibia and the fibula. Though mine was worse, even though my aunt's about 30 years older than me, hers wasn't that bad, but mine was the worst. She only had one incision in her surgery, even though we both got a plate, we both got screws in our ankle. She only has one incision, and I have two. I have an incision on my right side and an incision on my left side. And she only has 14 stitches, and I have 28, unfortunately. But here is, if y'all can see it. This is an x-ray. This one's a better one to show you exactly what broke. So, okay. So, right here, you can't really see it very good, but that part broke. There's a line right there, and then this part over here broke as well. And I won't really focus too good on that. But this one you'll get to see because the screws and the plate are pretty well, they show up really good. And this is the after. Yeah. I have about 9 screws in my ankle, 1 pin, and a plate. This is what it looks like from the side. Yep. I went from having never had surgery or a broken bone in my entire life to having 2 broken bones and a lot of metal in my ankle. So, here's some more. So, yeah. Like I said, that happened on January 1st, and the next day I had surgery that lasted about 2 hours, and they told me that it was going to be a 6-month recovery, and I'm not exactly sure if that entails rehab as well, but I went from a temporary cast after I got out of, well, a temporary cast before surgery, a temporary cast after surgery for a couple of days or a week, I think, and then I went from that to a hard cast, which was a pink one, just a basic hard cast, and then from there I was in that for exactly 3 months, and then they just now put me in a boot, which you probably saw in my previous video, and I'm just going to be in that until I get permission to start trying to walk. I'm just now supposed to like bear down a little bit on it, put a little bit of pressure on it, but I'm on crutches and I can't drive, unfortunately, which is awful. I've had to, like I said, withdraw from my classes because I was going to school full time, and since I can't drive and I can't walk, it would be just way too difficult and everything. So that's pretty much what has happened so far. I hope I didn't forget anything. I will definitely do an update about my progress, and then maybe later tips about how to deal with a broken bone. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to walk soon. Well, I know I will eventually. Just I'm hoping it's sooner rather than later, because this has really put a setback on everything, including showers. Like, I just recently, since I got this boot, was able to actually take a legit shower, because before it was just like sponge bath, and that's no good. But yeah, So leave any comments down below if you have any questions, and send me some love. Thanks.